Okay, what was your favorite Jataka tale?
Um,
Do you remember any?
that I knew before reading
Or from reading?
from this collection we just read.
Yeah.
Probably the elephant that heard the burglars. The elephant.
Wait, tell that one. Tell that one.
He was in his like elephant, like wherever they kept him, and there were some robbers
Yeah.
that were gonna break into the king's house, and the robbers were saying like, we need to be really bad guys and
Yeah.
kill everyone and like have no mercy. And the elephant heard it and was like, so I should be like that. And then the next day, like someone went to feed the elephant and he killed them, and
Yeah.
he was just like killing everyone. And so the king went to the wise man and was like, what do I do about my elephant? And the wise man was like, the elephant may have heard someone like a bad man.
Yeah.
And so the king sent some good men to go near the elephant and talk, and they said like, oh, you've got to be really nice and help everyone. And then the elephant heard that and was like, okay,
He
then
started being good to everybody.
yeah. He's very impressionable.
Yeah, I like the one that do you remember the one with the frog, about the frog who talked too much?
No, it's a turtle.
I mean the turtle who talked too much. That one was crazy.
Yeah. Do you want to tell it?
Yeah, I'll tell that one. So that one, you remember that one?
Mm-hmm.
You remember how that one goes?
Mm-hmm.
It's very simple meaning. So like one day there was a frog.
It was a turtle.
Oh yeah, it was a turtle. It was a turtle. Why do I keep saying frog? Okay, our levels are good now. I'm gonna stop stressing over it.
I don't think they had frogs over there.
Over where?
Like Southeast Asia.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know what they had.
I don't know either. But one day there was a turtle, and he was just hanging out, and he met these two geese, and they became really good friends,
Mm-hmm.
and they were just chilling and hanging out and stuff. And then one day the geese were like, "Yo, we know this other really sick place. You want to come? You want to come live with us?" And the turtle was like, "Yeah, I'm down." So they got a big, and they're like, "All right, you just have to make sure you don't say anything, because it's called the turtle who talked too much."
Mm-hmm.
Is you have to make sure you don't say anything, because they got a big stick. This part I didn't get the first time. I was like, why does he not need to talk? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I thought he just couldn't talk. But the reason why is because they got a big stick, and the two geese carried it between them, and he
Mm-hmm.
grabbed on with his mouth, and they start flying. And then the little boy, and then these little kids look up in the sky, and there's a geese with a stick in between and a turtle dangling off it, and they're like, "Yo, look at that turtle dangling off that stick with those geese." And he's like, "Why don't you guys mind your damn business?" And he fell off and immediately died right at the children's feet. And that's the end of the story.
And what do you think is the lesson of that one?
That means we shouldn't be podcasting.
No, I don't think that's what that means.
Oh, it's not what that means. I kept thinking about it in the context of the of podcasting, and I'm like, maybe I should not be ever talking.
Well, you know the saying, those who know do not speak, those who speak do not know?
No.
Well, now you know it.
Wait, what is it?
Those who know do not speak, those who speak
yeah.
do not know.
Yeah. So that means, yeah, no, I shouldn't be talking so much.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you talk too much?
Oh, I talk so much. That's how, like, I get myself in trouble in, like, every way through my whole life. It's just, like, I'll, like, get in an elevator with someone, and I'll just be like, you know what? It's, like, my lifelong problem.
Do you know about the 10 okay, so wait, do you want to say what who you are, and brief history of your history with Buddhism? Or no, you don't have to.
I took refuge in the Nyingma lineage of Vajrayana Buddhism in 2018, and I have lived with and studied under many teachers. Um,
That was in Tibet.
no,
Where was that?
it was in India.
Oh, it was in India. That's right.
Yeah, Americans can't really go to Tibet.
Oh, why not?
Well, um, because China occupies Tibet.
Oh,
Yeah.
got you, got you. Um, did you learn? Did you just go into the practice, or did you like learn stuff? Did you like learn stuff about Buddhism?
Yeah, I learned stuff.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah. This intro, they were all like trying to. There was a lot of lessons. There was a lot of stuff about Buddhism, but they're all trying to make it
Palatable.
like justify the, because I guess one of the stories was like justify the stories to the West, kind of. That's how I felt. It was kind of, but like I guess one of the stories, like Chaucer, has a guy say in one of his stories, and then in Matthew, in the Bible, there's a there's a part when Jesus is walking around and he's just spitting a lot of parables to everybody, like cryptic parables.
Well, when Jesus went to the desert
Yeah.
for 40 days and 40 nights,
Yeah.
what do you think he was doing there?
What was he doing?
He was meditating.
He was meditating.
Like,
He was on a vision quest.
what do you think he was? Yeah. And I mean, there are schools of thought around Jesus having gone to India in that time.
Oh wow.
Hmm.
You think that?
I don't have an opinion.
Were you raised religious?
Catholic, but
You were?
yeah, but not like intensely. It was just we went to church on Sundays, took communion. Yeah.
Okay. What do you think the biggest difference between Catholicism and Buddhism is?
The biggest difference?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Or
a good question.
Yeah. But what I was going to say was, you can think about that. You think about that for a second. What I was going to say was, one of the story, when he's saying a lot of parables, Jesus is,
Mm-hmm.
these cryptic parables, and one of them is a Jataka tale.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Which
You know
one?
Which one? It's from Matthew 13:44,
Mm-hmm.
and it's when he's saying what the kingdom of God is, and he says it's like he starts listing what it's like, and the first thing he says is it's like a man finds a man. Am I boring you?
No.
A man finds finds some treasure in a field, some hidden treasure in the field,
Mm-hmm.
and then he finds it in the field, and then he buries it deeper into the field, and then he's so happy he sells all of his belongings just to buy the field for the treasure. That's the first one. That's what the kingdom of God is like, or the kingdom of heaven. And the second one is a merchant finds a stone that's so valuable, he sells all his belongings and he buys the stone.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what the kingdom, and then that one's a Jataka tale.
Oh, that's like the pearl.
Yeah, that's like the pearl. Oh no,
That-
the golden bowl. Oh, what's the pearl?
That story, I don't know who wrote it, but I feel like it's ubiquitous. It's like, this guy gets this pearl that's like really nice, and then
Mhm.
it fucks up his whole life.
Oh,
Because it's like, I don't remember, but it's like his wife leaves him, like his kids kill themselves. Like,
but that's not what the kingdom of heaven is like.
oh, sorry.
What story is that from?
It's like a common story. I think it's like 50 pages long.
Oh, it is.
It's like, I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know. But that's, no. But that's not what it's like.
No. Because like the message of it is, it's like you get what you get. You know, it's
Oh,
like
that's
thought that was good. You know.
But I think the king because the Jataka tale it's based off of is do you remember the golden bowl?
Mhm.
You remember that one?
Mhm.
You want to tell that one, or you want me to tell it? I could tell it.
We can take. Okay.
Okay. No, you tell it. You can take turns. You tell it, and then I'll chime in.
Okay. So there's this girl and her grandma.
Should we just give no context and just tell different Jataka tales?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
There's this girl.
Then we'll be like the Buddha, because that's what it is.
No, the Buddha didn't tell the Jataka tales.
He didn't?
No.
Wait, but can I tell you something real quick? This one's kind of crazy. Because
Which one?
This book, this version.
Mm-hmm.
The damn Penguin Classics version.
Mm-hmm.
Because every story, there's a now story and then a old story. and it's like
Oh.
meta. It like says like what was happening
Oh.
during during um like the telling of the story.